she say, Babwaya, oh. People where they inside, they say, Babwaya, won't come out. People where they outside, won't enter. Oh my God. Now they make us fear for this marriage thing though. After Sandra came online yesterday and dropped her own side of the story, social media immediately carried her matter on the head like gala and soft drink. Some people were praising Sandra, defending Chike. Hey, oh my guys. When I entered the comment section, I nearly dropped my phone with anger. I was like, wait oh, are we supporting adultery publicly? At this point, Nigeria is producing premium confusion per second. Like people are supporting Chike adultery. Adultery. At first, so many people believe Sandra completely. After her emotional Instagram post, she accused Frank of cheating, manipulation, emotional stress, and many other things. She said a lot. Immediately, online in-laws now gathered. Now said that Frank is the villain. Sandra now became the victim. But now, guys, there is another plot twist. Chike, be very, very careful. Be very careful. Frank Edoho has finally started sharing his own side of the story, and honestly, this thing is beginning to look like season 7 of a Netflix relationship series. Season 7. According to Frank, the alleged marriage or relationship between Sandra and Chike started long before the marriage finally crashed. So for those people saying that maybe they were already separated before she moved on, Frank is basically saying, my brother, that is what happened though. They were doing opue inside marriage. In fact, according to Frank, he allegedly confronted Chike personally and begged him to leave his wife alone because he still wanted to save his marriage because of his kids and also give Sandra a chance. Imagine confronting Chike, person where they're saying heartbreak song with full chest. Tigrio. Because Frank said, despite all the warnings and confrontation, the communication allegedly continued. He claimed that Sandra still kept entertaining Chike while everything was falling apart behind the scenes. Like, what do you see in Chike? At this point, guys, I don't even know who to believe anymore. Everybody is sounding like the main character in their own movie. If you listen to Sandra, you will support her. If you listen to Frank, you will pause first and scratch your head like, honestly, this whole situation is now giving Who Wants to Be a Millionaire vibes. So,
let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
So guys, which lifeline are we using? Is it 50-50? Or should we phone a friend or ask the audience? Or should all of us just quietly walk away before the cheese will give us high blood pressure?
3 lifelines. You have 50-50. Phone a friend and ask the host.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because every single day, another episode is just dropping. And one thing is certain though, social media has already divided into two. Team Sandra versus Team Frank. Meaning Chike is somewhere probably singing softly in the background while the internet is burning. Chike, you never want to come talk your own side of the story. But guys, enough of my own talk. Let's now listen to Frank Edoho's side of the story. And after that, we will come back, discuss properly. Listen.
Sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
Fine, sir.
Alright, okay. First of all, I want to thank you for telling people what I really meant, because most people didn't watch to the end of the video, and even if they did, their emotions took over their logic. So you hit the nail on the head exactly, and one other guy too, exactly. But everybody is jumping with it because they want to create content with it. So the reason why I'm calling you is I want to confide in you, and I want to put a stop to all this. The way I'm going to put a stop to all this, I will tell you. But firstly, let me tell you. Since 2022 December until January of last year, not this year, January last year, that news that came out is very, 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 very true. I approached that stupid boy because this is my second marriage. I approached that stupid boy. I saw him one day. He was shaking like a leaf. And I told him, I said, do you know who I am? He said, yes. Okay, so what the hell are you doing with my wife? He was with a girlfriend. He said about old women. He had a serious girlfriend who wanted to marry. She's young. So I crap he was talking about, old women and everything. He had a girl that he wanted to marry that was engaged to. The girl, her name was Precious. I met him and I told him, I said, if my wife is stupid enough to want to cheat on her husband, why would you, a small rat, encourage it? And he went, is that what she told you? I said, I knew, I have your recordings, you talking to my wife. And I told him, I said, see what? I said, me, I am not somebody. If the woman was worth anything to me in terms of like before when I married her, before she started all this nonsense, I said I would have shot you in 2 kneecaps. You would be confined to a wheelchair. So she's really not worth it to me. Because if a woman can do that to the husband repeatedly, with this same guy, repeatedly. No, I'm just pouring my heart out so that you understand the thing that I had to go through. I have evidence to burn 2 of them on a stick. I have evidence to burn 2 of them. I have like 6 recordings. I have a text message the idiot sent to me apologizing after that day I met him, but they still went back at it. See, let me tell you, I have been facing this thing. Some people knew, but I held it to my heart because I have 2 boys. I told that guy, I said, I have 2 boys from this woman and I want to raise them. Leave this woman alone, maybe she will come to her senses. Then I will overlook it. I'll take 1 for my sons. They continued. In the audio, she's the one encouraging the guy. I don't know what I did to deserve that. Let me tell you something. That woman, I sent her to school in 2010 to 2011. We were married then. That was when we met. She went to school, came back, and she said she wanted to go work. I said, you should do a business. What do you like to do? She said she likes skincare and interior. I said, skincare is going to get you a lot. Let's do interior. So she did. I found her first carpenter for her. I raised everything I did. I studied interior design photography for her for 4 years. I was very good at it, and the reason why most people don't know is that I had just 1 client, her, and she wasn't paying me. So I was doing all this for my wife. So she felt that she was big and started an affair with this guy. Leave the guy, she will not agree. There was a time that I left her. It's okay, let me just go. I left for 3 months. I went and stayed in a hotel. She was looking for me for 3 months, crying, crocodile tears. Finally found me. Finally got me out of the hotel. I came back only for her 2 weeks later to go back. I have the recordings. Now, the thing that annoys me, see, my own is this. I was ready. I held all this evidence. I left on my own. So there was one day I couldn't take it anymore. And I said, all right, give me back my ring. And she fought me for that ring. I took the ring back. Then she went and called her father. Her father stays in Houston. And said, oh, that man handled her. I said, okay. Then the father said, okay, leave the house. So the next day she packs from the house. I had had it already. I waited, she packed everything from the house. I closed the door, changed the locks. My boys were still with me, but she said she needed time to go and fix the house. Next week she comes back, I think next 2 weeks, she comes back knowing that I did not chase her, I did not even do anything. Because me, I told her, I said, see, I hope you know what you are doing, because when this thing goes down, I will not come back. And that's what happened. She came back and said, oh, do you miss me? I said, yeah, sorry, you are done. You're done. A month later, she came and picked my kids, went. Everything was going on well, and she went. She even allowed my children to come and stay with me for 1 weekend and went back and everything. Then it got to a point where she saw that I had moved on. Because you are with your boyfriend now, so me, I said, okay, me too. Me, I will go. I wasn't outside, but I wasn't going out because I was just focusing my heart, my soul, my strength on that woman. Then I went out. All it took was she just saw me with a very beautiful girl and everything. She lost it and went and took me to court that she wants a divorce. So it was just like anger. So, but the thing is this, if you don't wait for 2 years before you go to court, the court will ask you, why do you want the divorce before 2 years? You have to show proof. And I told her friends, I said, tell her that I have proof that she was misbehaving. So she shouldn't take that case to court because she was asking me if I should pay her 4 million every month for the children's upkeep. I said that was not gonna happen. So anyhow, let's go. When I brought the evidence in front of the judge, the judge just said, please, you know that there are children involved. I said, well, according to this case, I'm the defendant. She's the plaintiff. So I think you're talking to the wrong person here. I'm merely defending myself. And that, all those things entered into court. I don't know if now it finally, so maybe that information now finally leaked through the court to Tr0uble. Now, when the thing came out, so I found out that people were thinking that this thing just started now. So I put out this statement that it's 2 years, I've moved on and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, she now starts putting the narrative that, oh, it's the guy's team doing it. So tomorrow, I'm going to release an audio. Tomorrow is going to be a long day for some people because I'm going to do just that. Because I'm tired of being accused falsely. My first wife, when people talk about this malice thing, they think that I'll just come and start keeping malice with somebody.
Exactly.
Somebody that I love. Why would I do that? Nobody keeps malice with somebody unless it's like you rightly put it, silent treatment. The person has been like that. Someone cannot come and enter marriage and wasn't doing silent treatment or wasn't doing malice before. Then he starts doing malice. I say if you cross the line, and by line, there are many things line means. I tried everything to stop this woman. I tried that malice, it didn't work. I tried leaving the house, for 3 months, it didn't work. I cried, it didn't work. And I was doing it for my children. I got our spiritual mother who will bear me witness, who she's not talking to. Our spiritual mother, who she introduced me to 16 years ago, and that woman is a holy woman. The woman doesn't talk to her anymore. And I tried. The woman knelt down in front of her, stop this. She wrote me stop because she wants to die with Chike. So I said, okay. I left. Because me, when it gets to a point where I know that, this thing I'm just doing is futile, move on my way now. What are you talking about?
So guys, welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. When I don't hear which option are we going to choose now? Do we go for 50-50 or phone a friend or ask online in-laws, or should all of us just quietly walk away because of hypertension? Honestly guys, I think now walk away we're supposed to choose, but this point is becoming intense. This matter is getting too deep. I choose walk away. I am correct. Yes. And Chike, you actually get mind. You get mine, because according to Frank's own side of the story, this wasn't just one-time mistake. The man allegedly confronted both of them and still wanted to save his marriage. Imagine husband begging another man, please leave my wife, I still love her, or I still want to save the marriage. This one alone is very, very painful. But according to Frank, the communication allegedly continued, and when people listened to the leaked voice notes, many started saying that the relationship looked deeper than what they initially thought. Now social media is divided. Who are we going to support? Yesterday, many people were supporting Sandra fully with their full chest, supporting adultery, what God is against, because of their emotional posts and allegations against Frank. Today, after hearing Frank's side of the story, so people started changing minds again. At this point, Nigeria doesn't need Netflix. we already have enough episodes. We already have enough movies going on online. Yes. And the funniest part is that men online are actually holding Chike accountable. Most men are not defending him at all. Many are blaming Chike. Why? Even if Frank and his wife is having issue, and Frank's wife came to you, you still accepted. Are you okay? And you heard it that Chike had a fiancé that he wanted to marry, but it's like he's traumatized. He lost older women. And now some women online are defending Sandra completely, saying that she probably reacted because of what she allegedly experienced in the marriage. So now everybody is dragging everybody. Online judge have resumed duty fully. So honestly, guys, one thing I will say is this: whether Frank is right, whether Sandra is right, whether Chike is right or wrong, this whole situation is becoming messy. Yes, messy, especially because children are involved. The internet never forgets. All these posts, audio, screenshots, allegations will remain online for years. And according to Frank, he's also denying leaking, or like he's also denying that he was the one that leaked out all those audio. That Sandra allegedly accused him of leaking it, but it was blogger Kitty Juice that leaked it, not Frank. Nobody even knows again, because at this point, all of us online in-laws are just judging based on the latest episode that drops daily. Yesterday, hero can become the villain today. Tomorrow, another twist will come, and we'll see the villain as the hero. So honestly, maybe everybody should just calm down for the sake of the children and move on peacefully. But guys, before I leave, definitely you guys are my family. I want to hear from you. Which lifeline are you choosing? Are you choosing 50-50? Or are you choosing phone a friend or walk away completely? Drop your opinion on the comment section below. And hey, where are you going? When you feel watching this video and you do not like, you do not subscribe, you do not even turn on your notification bell, because this channel no they make you laugh, bah? I better subscribe for hot gist or say so. I have more update too, so don't miss out.